This week on ETalk, we're going to talk about the new addition to the royal family, discuss all about Coachella, start preparing for summer, and say goodbye to our ETalk seniors. All that and more coming up. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to ETalk, where we talk everything from LA to Elon. I'm Allie, here with Taylor, Kit, and Avery. Let's jump right into all the hot gossip of the week. So, I think we all know what the biggest story of the week is.
Yes, Kate Middleton had her third child, and it's a boy.
Oh my god!
So he is fifth in the line of succession.
He's cute.
He's so cute. He is so adorable. And can I just say,
I've only seen blankets. I haven't actually seen
There's a few
pictures.
Yeah.
And she
I'm
wore.
excited for the names.
Yes, I know. She's thinking about Albert or Arthur.
I heard James.
Ooh,
I like James.
I do
That's
like
a nice
Albert,
name.
though. First of all, you know what I really am appreciative of when it comes to the royal family when we're all excited about names? We don't have to worry about, like, True or...
Oh my gosh, I like True.
Or Apple.
Okay, I'm glad we don't have to worry about Apple. I do
so
with Charlotte.
It's not going to be some stupid name. We know it's going to be
classic
name.
Well, her baby
And
is
I'm
very
so
important.
excited.
I want to talk
about her dress.
about her dress.
The
yes.
red.
She wore for the third time Jenny Packham the day that she gave birth. So, okay, I was actually in the UK when she gave birth to George, and it was crazy. I have the newspapers still, and it was just a whole extravaganza.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially then.
sure.
Yeah,
because
especially then because that was her first child.
First.
So, I mean, then she has a girl. Charlotte was actually like waving to the cameras when she was going
Oh
to see
my
her
gosh,
mother.
They look so excited.
Literally. I mean, it is
so
Kate
cool.
Van Middleton. She is just the...
She's it.
She's the it girl.
She's it.
She's literally
You know
it.
what's really cool about the dress that she wore? I don't know if you saw the pictures, but it looks like the dress that Princess Diana wore.
I did
It
see
does.
that.
It was
did.
when
Amazing.
she gave birth to Harry and came out and presented. So I
Very
think that
true.
was really cool. Her second son too. So
Yeah,
and it was like the
adorable.
red with the white
Collar.
Very classy. She's
Very
always
classy.
classy.
She's always classy.
Honestly, speaking of another baby in the media, I don't know if you guys saw, but Kylie and Travis Scott were both seen at Coachella, which kind of started to make people wonder why they were leaving their baby at home. But what I didn't necessarily
Parents'
like
night out.
is that it was only Kylie who was caught in the media saying that, you know, she was leaving Stormy at home and it's all her fault. And I was kind of stuck thinking, like, well, they're both parents. Like,
It's a
why
double
is it
standard.
all on
They gave
her?
birth to. She had the baby 2 months ago?
Yeah,
at least.
yeah.
Okay,
2
and,
months ago.
I mean, people cannot be that naive. Of course, that girl is going to have some help. They all have help with those
They
children.
have nannies,
Okay,
so
yeah.
so
Let's talk about Courtney.
I just thought it was weird.
Yeah, let's talk about Courtney, who, by the way, Allie.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Courtney, who's like always out and about doing things on her
Always.
own.
Yeah.
But since we're talking about her, she is in DC right now, talking
I
to
saw this.
Yes, Congress about trying to change the laws for cosmetic products because there's an 80-year-old law the FDA has, and she wants to make cosmetic lines and products safer, healthier for skin as a mom.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised because she's a very clean eater too.
I was
such
about
a clean.
to say,
She's
yeah.
a
a
clean
microwave
eater.
in her house.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
no,
very
it makes
clean
sense.
organic rules
Right.
in their household.
You're exactly right. I mean, she's done Instagram. She's broken, Pretty Little Thing, and now she's taking over DC.
You know, and I also think it's interesting that she is that she's doing this, and all of her sisters are the ones that I relate to cosmetics. You know,
Yeah,
she has
exactly.
her cosmetic lines.
You're exactly right. Speaking of DC, the final scandal, y'all know my queen, Olivia Pope, aired this past Thursday. Haven't seen it yet.
I haven't either.
Recorded. It's
No
recorded.
spoilers.
No spoilers. But she has been rampagging all over ABC, Shondaland, DC for 7 seasons now, and it's coming to an end.
It's done.
And
It's sad because
It's all over.
she's a boss.
she is a boss.
She
Are you
is.
gonna survive?
I'm actually I've already started rewatching it on Netflix again.
I need to finish. I
not?
haven't caught
It's
up.
a really good show to rewatch.
Yes, because
It really
you
is.
forget
It's
so
one
many
of those
different
that you
things.
can just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
continuously
And she
watch.
makes you you watch 2 episodes and you're productive. You're like, I'm not gonna get sucked in. I'm gonna be Olivia Pope in the real world, and I'm gonna get it done.
She's got inspiration. I love that.
But I
She
think it's
gets
so
me.
interesting because it's also like kind of around the same time that Grey's Anatomy is ending.
I know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Shonda. Yeah.
Crying.
After the break, we get some style tips for the beach from the Style Corner. Stay tuned.
Hey ETalkers, welcome to ETalk Style Corner. I'm Sierra and this is Charlotte. Today we are going to be showing you our favorite beach accessories. I cannot believe it's almost summer.
It
Like,
doesn't feel like it yet,
when
especially today.
did
but
this happen? 2 weeks left. Hopefully I'll be on the beach in a few weeks. So what did you bring for us?
So I just brought some beach cover-ups just to, put over your bathing suit.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites. This is just a dress. It's super flowy and it's very easy to.
I really like the crossed back.
Yeah, and I actually accidentally brought 4th of July colors,
It's
but
okay,
you
it's
know what?
coming
It's
out.
good. Because this is also very 4th of July, red, white, and blue. But this is more of a romper, off the shoulder. I love off the shoulder
Me
things.
too.
Those
I
are
love
just
how they're like a
simple
light
things.
material
Yeah.
because you don't want to wear like a full outfit to the beach. At
Yeah,
least,
like when
I
you're
never
just
want
putting
to.
something on over like
yeah, and it's
and you're
probably
like
gonna
sandy.
go over like a
yeah.
wet bathing suit. So these are perfect. Yeah. Okay, so I brought more like accessories. Like easy to throw in the bag. I love these. Just like I wouldn't think of. Orange is really in right now, so it was like the yellows. But
Where's it
these are from Target.
Oh, I love
Which is
Target.
great, yeah. College student on a budget. So, and then I got this floppy hat. I've never owned a floppy hat before, so I don't really like do I work it? Like I don't know.
Yes. Also,
Yes.
it's very important to protect your skin if you want to keep it flawless. So,
True.
good idea to wear a floppy hat at the
True.
beach.
Yeah, so this one was from Target too, so super inexpensive, and they had like a bunch of sayings. This one says "Do not disturb," So
Sassy.
yeah, no, just like super cute accessories, easy to bring to the beach. Protect your
that.
eyes and your skin. Yeah. All right. That's all the time we have for Style Corner. Next up, we're going to be talking about Coachella. Social Media Corner is coming up.
Welcome back to Social Media Corner, where we bring you the trending topics of the week. Today, we're going to be talking about all of these Coachella highlights. So, start us off with this look.
Okay, so Bella and Gigi Hadid, we expect a lot out of them, and they did not deliver.
This was an epic Coachella letdown.
Yeah, it's just so basic and
Plain.
Yeah, like just not impressive, not Coachella, not fun.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Coachella's not the time for plain.
No.
So, Amber Rose wasn't plain, but she was on the other side of the spectrum, and it was a little bit too crazy for me. I think it was a little bit this one-piece jumpsuit space alien thing. I don't think I was here for it. No, definitely
no
not.
words.
Oh gosh.
The cutest yodel
Actually,
boy.
probably one of the best photos that came from Coachella.
Truly, a good
But-
moment, but Justin Bieber kind of looks like a mess.
A little tired. maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
not looking his
into it.
best. Yodel boy,
Adorable. Literally so cute.
looking good.
So this look took my wig off. I love Paris Hilton.
She
I
slayed.
think she is amazing. I think anytime that we see her on the scene, we all need to give her our full attention because we never see her anymore. And look at her.
She
Look
killed
at-
it.
I can't talk about it. This look is amazing. My favorite of the entire festival.
So good. Okay, Alessandra Ambrosio. I love like the mesh and the fun
Looks
colors.
so good.
I thought she did a really good job. Like very trendy, very
Yeah.
cute.
And she had cute outfits all 3 days.
Yeah.
Which is actually, you don't really see that often.
Yeah,
so
she
that's
did a good
weird.
job.
And of course, Rihanna looks amazing, but no one was questioning that.
No,
We knew
when
she
does
was
she
gonna
not?
look good.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, next up, we're gonna give you some tips on how to get your home ready for spring. You don't wanna miss this.
Welcome back to the studio. I'm here with Carmencita and Rose. Let's talk about ways to get your home ready for spring.
Okay, for me, the first thing I would do is take every single thing away, like every winter stuff away.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
My motto has always been, when in doubt, throw it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Why not?
I agree.
Honestly, why not?
You don't need those chunky, like big warm wool like sweaters or jackets anymore. It's spring, so it's gonna be warming up, so you don't need any of that. You just
Yeah,
put it in
take
your
all those
storage
wool
room.
blankets off your
Yeah,
bed.
and colors.
And you need to add colors.
Add
I
colors.
say pillows are a big thing
Yeah.
because you can either decorate your living room with different decorative pillows or even your bedroom, and that can really just spice up the feeling of the room.
And one thing I've always thought like opens up the room too is now that it's spring and colors are blooming outside, you open up the curtains and you open up the window and just bring in some natural light, and that really like opens up the room and makes it really nice and colorful as well.
Another thing, it's like flowers.
Flowers are very
necessary.
big. Any type of foliage to put in the house.
Bring them in the
I
house.
love. My grandma always goes outside at her house and just snips all the flowers, puts them in a beautiful vase, and you put it, on your kitchen counter or as a centerpiece on your dining room table, and it really just spruces up the room.
And you know what I think also brightens up the room are these little twinkle lights that you can find at any store really. They sell them all the time now, and they're like have little copper wiring.
I love those.
So you can barely see the little strands, and then you just turn them on and it makes the room super bright and super fun. Great for like hosting a party if you don't want to have
even
too much light.
outdoors too.
Or
Like if you were having a
outdoors on your
barbecue or
patio.
something, that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
That would be
Another
really cute, like for the night.
Yes, and another tip I have is take out the rugs.
Yeah.
Send them for spring cleaning and try out the bare floors.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Your floors deserve to breathe too, okay? That's all I'm saying, honestly. Like, you know, as long as the room just feels springy, then everyone will be in such
And also
a
like the
positive
smell
mood.
of candles.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta
Candles
take
are
out like the
necessary.
Christmas scented candles.
Yeah,
I
it's
probably
time.
still have them, you know, in my house right now, or like the pumpkin
It's time,
ones.
Taylor.
So maybe replace it with like a coconut scent
Or like a beachy
scent,
scent.
a citrusy,
Yeah,
citrusy
like
scent or
orange
something
kind
like
of
that.
thing.
I think that would be great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, I think any way to just spruce up your house, you know, at each season is just a really fun idea.
Yeah.
So honestly, I just love doing it. It just puts me in a good mood for the spring.
And it makes you feel not as cluttered anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And also, speaking of clutter, we have to get the pollen out. Okay,
Yes.
because it's pollen season, everyone.
Allergies.
So watch out. Say, you know, we have to get that out. You know, I've been taking my Claritin every day, but that's not good enough. You have to wipe everything down.
You
have to dust.
You gotta dust
it
everything.
all away.
You know, black
like
surfaces
really
like your
good.
TV. You gotta take that duster.
Yep.
You gotta do what you gotta
Yep.
do. Okay, clean the floors. Do everything.
Swiffer's help.
As long as your house is clean, it'll be springtime.
Yes.
I promise you.
You have to make it feel like springtime.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
After the break, we learn ways to stay hydrated this summer. Don't go anywhere.
Hey ETalkers, I'm Ariana, ETalk's health expert. I'm here today with Sierra, and we are going to learn new tips on how to stay hydrated this summer. So, what do you have?
All right, so let's talk about fruits.
Okay.
You'd think of water to keep you hydrated, but two fruits that keep you really hydrated are cucumber and watermelon.
Oh, okay.
Which I love both of. It's easy to put cucumber like in your water bottle, like in the ones that you can put fruit into. You know what I'm talking about?
with the filters,
Yeah. And then, I mean, watermelon's just like a big summer fruit, like whether you get the slices
Yeah.
or like cut up your own. And it's super easy. Like, I love bringing watermelon like to the beach or just like on my day trips.
It's super refreshing, like to make juices and
Yeah.
cucumber and watermelon.
Popsicles.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
so many ways you can get creative with the fruits. It's so easy to come up with new things and incorporate that, and you don't even know it, and you're being hydrated. The other thing. It's one of the easiest things, but make sure you're drinking from 6 to 8 glasses of water every day at least.
I am so bad at that.
And
I
also,
didn't
if
realize
you
it was
don't
that
feel
much.
like water, coconut water is so great for you. It keeps you hydrated. It's super refreshing, especially during the summer. If you go to the beach, you know, coconuts everywhere. It's super good.
Yeah. Another thing is like just bringing around your reusable water bottle, you know? They make the
Yeah.
ones, I think I saw one in Starbucks the other day, like with the increments on it, like
Yeah,
to make
super
sure. They make
useful.
like the big ones from Starbucks now too, so you're getting more than one glass like per
Right,
reusable
yeah.
cup that you're bringing around, and
It's also a good incentive. Like if you have your water bottle, then you're just like, oh, I'm gonna
Exactly,
set-
you're drinking in class more, like you're drinking in the car,
Yeah.
like wherever you go, yeah. And they're super easy. You can refill them most places now.
I
so,
agree. Yeah. Coming up next, something sweet is cooking in the ETalk kitchen. Stay tuned.
Hey talkers! Today I'm joined by Juliana, and she's going to show us how to make a delicious spring-inspired sugar cookie. So let's get started. So now that we made this fondant in the beautiful pink color, we take the cookie. Ooh! Kind of wipe a little bit off, scrape the edges, and then set it out to dry while we wait to do the rest of them. So now I'm going to do yellow as well, just because we want the pink and yellow to make it really citrusy. Yeah. And remember that if it gets too thick, just add in some water. So as we're waiting for these to dry, we can start with the melting chocolates. Wilton is a really good brand to use. You can pick it up at Michael's and it's super easy to melt. So we just stick it in the microwave for about a minute and then keep stirring it so that it doesn't burn. Yeah, but our cookies are looking good. I'm really excited. The colors turned out nicely for kind of a lighter pastel springtime vibe. Yeah. So as Faith is working with the melting chocolates, I started prepping the bags. So a really easy way to do bags at home is with parchment paper from the grocery store. Cut it up into triangles, like so. And then you can fold it in ways that it looks like this, but you can cut off the end and fold it up so that it makes decorating super easy. So you take the right side of the triangle, kind of fold it around, pinch it at the end. Take the left side, fold it all the way around as well, so that they kind of come to a crown at the top. And kind of pull it really tight so at this point it stays really sharp. Fold it in, and then you're all ready to fill it up with chocolate. Now you can spoon the melted chocolate into the bag. Don't go up too high, otherwise it will overflow. And after you're done, you can tighten up the top, roll it up, grab some scissors, cut the size end that you want, and we're ready to start decorating. Faith and I have our chocolates already in the bag to decorate, so we can get started on making them look like citrus. Make sure when you're holding it that you push from the top and not the side so it doesn't come out too quickly. Kind of make the circle. Take the slices of the citrus and then add a little bit of seeds. So they're perfect for having a little spring party, celebrate the end of school, whatever. You can decorate them any way you like. Use it for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. You can really make this at home any way that you want them to be. Yeah. And they're super delicious and fun to make. Thanks for joining us, and thank you, Juliana, for showing us how to make them.
Welcome back to ETalk's Music Corner. I'm Matt here with Reese to talk about our favorite Coachella performances. And girl, there was a lot of them to talk about.
They were so good.
Obviously, Beyonce, that 2-hour performance.
Stole the whole festival.
Stole it, brought out family, brought out artists.
Brought out Destiny's Child.
Again.
Reunion tour.
It's been
I'm
a
here
hot
for
second
it.
since they've been out together.
And they did all their iconic songs. The crowd loved it. Fans back home obsessed with it. Watched it multiple times.
There you go. 2-hour performance.
That's a
really
concert.
came for us all. Cardi B. So
she can get down, is what I know.
She had that baby in there too. That baby's probably shook in that stomach.
Wow. And she brought out a lot of artists as well.
Chance, SZA, Migos.
G-Eazy.
G-Eazy.
And then she had like a little, she didn't have much going on in the background, but she had just, you know, these little like pillars going on. I was like, I see you.
All you need is her. She has all
That's
that
very
energy.
true. Yes.
She can put on a show just by herself.
No filter.
No filter. Have the yodeling boy.
Yes, brought out by DJ Wheaton. That was
Crazy.
shocker.
Crazy is when memes and festivals collide. The world is going to end soon. What else? Ariana?
New song?
surprise performance, a new song and surprise performance. Kygo brought her out. Was like, all right, who wants to be shook? Whose wigs am I gonna take today? All right, give me your wigs. I'm gonna throw 'em
Ariana
out
just
there.
came on out. The Weeknd, he had an emotional moment singing.
An emotional moment,
Call
crying.
My Name. Selena did him dirty. That's what that tells me.
That's true, but it was a crazy, crazy week of Coachella for sure.
Yes, it was. We've had a great first semester of Music Corner. Can't wait to come back in the fall. Next up, since our seniors from ETalk will be graduating soon, let's recap on all their great moments. Stay tuned.
Hi everyone, I'm Juliana here with Christy to talk about some spring cleaning tips that we can use to declutter our room to get ready for spring. What are some of your spring cleaning tips?
A great tip is to take all your warm clothes home for spring break, or at least put it away under your bed. They tend to take up a lot of space, so doing that will instantly declutter your room.
Hey E-Talkers, welcome back to ETalk. Fall is in the air, and today we're going to be making a super yummy maple pecan apple crisp. We put a healthy little spin on it. It's going to be delicious. Let's get started. ¡Go mi mamá!
En opinión, Demi Lovato canta mucho mejor el español que Justin Bieber. Entonces, Matt, nuestro experto de la moda.
And today we've got Christina Squared. I'm Christina.
And I'm Christina as well.
Esto y mucho más por venir.
Hello and welcome to So True, So False, where we debunk the latest celebrity gossip and give you the real facts. I'm Juliana.
And I am Shannon.
Kylie and Tyga have not even confirmed that they are dating, and apparently the ring is just a friendship ring. Very gold.
Yeah.
It's also very stylish. You can add different colors, mix and match with the color of the boots.
So each player will pick a card from the deck and hold it up to their forehead while the others give them the clues as to what it is.
Okay, it has a bigger nose. Oh, is it like a duck kind of thing? Is it a platypus?
Yeah! Okay, now it's me. Exciting skirt.
Yeah, so this skirt, we actually used the pendulum to make the newspaper.
Elon's newspaper, shout out to Elon.
So we use that to...
Y lanzó una nueva canción hace unas semanas que se llama El Préstamo.
Do not believe this at all. Madonna fights for women's rights and Kanye insults people. Not a big fan. My favorite designer ever, like of all time, who also killed it, is Michael Kors. And I put his stuff up there. It's Meatball.
Shannon?
That was me.
What's
I don't remember what happened there. I don't know why I spelled meatball wrong. This is a stuffed animal, but it smells like lavender, which is super interesting.
You know?
No, I would agree. I just love the show, and I think Amy Poehler, her, everyone who's here tonight.
They're
it's
honestly
really
at
good
this
for the
point,
show.
they're
E-Talkers, I'm Allie, and I'm here with Megan and Sarah to share with you some of our favorite apps to edit photos with.
I think we'll be better for it.
I think everyone's Olivia Pope.
Okay. Ready?
It's fun to play up, and you can wear it on a summer day if you're going out, or spring day. It's fun to bring the spring colors in.
feel like it-
Kardashian's interview with 60 Minutes came out, and she went on saying how she attributes her career to social media. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to ETalk, where we talk everything from LA to Elon. I'm Allie, here with Courtney, Megan, and our special guest host, Pitt.
You usually try to do perpendicular to the ground.
Yes. So you try to go as low as you can. Some people can't do that.
He got the gold. He got the gold, and that's all that matters.
And it was
He's bringing it home. That's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Until next time, this is ETalk.
Hey E-Talkers, I'm here with our seniors, Juliana, Christy, Allie, and Shannon, and we're gonna jump right into the hot topics of the last 4 years of your Elon experience. I know there are already some tears working up here.
Don't do this yet.
So just to start, for people who haven't seen you on camera in a while, can you go around and say your name and what you've been doing for ETalk for the past 4 years?
Yeah, I'm Christy. I'm an associate producer here at ETalk. And yeah, I basically plan the content of the show. I used to do the packaged content as well. So I'm mostly behind the scenes, but I've had so much fun doing the 2 Spanish episode editions here.
I'm Juliana. I'm the show producer. I've been show producer since September of 2017. And before show producer, I did audio, which I loved. I loved audio. And then also a few webcasts, although those are questionable. Oh, God. You just saw in the montage, so yeah.
I'm Allie Dietz. I was a main host spring 2017 and fall 2017, and Elon's kind of just ETalk has kind of been my home at Elon.
Yeah, and I'm Shannon. I did PR for ETalk for a while. I was on camera for things like webcasts and the awkward thing that you saw me and Juliana doing before. I'm taking off camera, on camera, just helping out wherever I can.
Awesome. And as we've seen earlier in the show, there have been a lot of hot topics just this week. But over the past 4 years, what have been some of the craziest entertainment news stories you've got to talk about?
Oh, that's a good one.
I feel like the most basic answer, but it's so true, is the Kardashians always have something going on.
It's always the Kardashians.
All the time.
I was gonna say Kim Kardashian's robbery.
True.
That was,
yeah.
and that was a span of like an entire semester because it happened, and then Kanye didn't come out, or he left his concert early, so we had so many different topics for that, and then it was waiting to see when she was going to come back on social media, and then she came back on social media, and she the interview with, was it 60 Minutes, came out, and there was that was taped before. So there was just a lot with just that one story that we covered for an entire
even
semester.
like the Tyga, the
Yeah,
whole
Tyga and
like
Kylie.
Black China like tree. I remember like behind the scenes at ETalk, like trying to explain to everybody like the tree and how everyone's connected and how
so
weird
cool.
that
And now
was.
Kylie has a baby with someone who's not Tyga.
Throwing it back to sophomore year, I think it was Kanye and Taylor Swift's feud.
Oh, yeah.
That was drawn out. There was a lot of updates all the time.
Oh, and that came back in like last year when the whole phone call came out. Was that sophomore year or was that last year?
I don't
Feels
remember.
like just yesterday, but I think it was 2 years ago.
And digging more into those memories, what is the favorite segment you've ever done on ETalk?
I have an easy answer to that one. I was asked to do an aromatherapy segment for ETalk.
I was hoping you'd say that one.
Which is funny because I know nothing about aromatherapy, and so I did my research, I studied up, I spent $55 on aromatherapy, and I killed it.
Did you get reimbursed though?
For some of it I wanted to just buy for myself.
Do you still use it?
Every once in a while.
Is it good?
Yes. I stand by what I said on the segment.
I think mine still, when I tried to work out over here, I was not even talking. I was not even mic'd. I wasn't mic'd, but
It's a good thing I was the one who was
let me
mic'd
just
on that.
say, it was entertaining. I like to laugh at myself.
I think mine would either be between the Spanish episode recently, which was so fun, and then also like way back I talked about Thanksgiving traditions with, I remember doing it with Joe, and we just talked about some real awkward things about lots of chocolate and food, and that's always a good topic for me. So it was 3 years ago. But
Yeah, mine would definitely be this year, the Spanish episode. The first one we did, there was something about it that was so new.
so good.
And it was just awesome to like talk in Spanish in front of everybody about entertainment.
No, I'm really proud of you guys for pulling that off for sure.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And kind of on the opposite note, most embarrassing ETalk moment. And feel free to call each other out.
I wore a newspaper skirt.
Do we have to?
There was a span of time where I was always selected as like a model for embarrassing things. So Abby Maloney was like taking out my acne on camera. They made like a bullet hole in my head for a Halloween episode.
You really were down for everything. Like, you're like all over the board. Your newspaper skirt.
Yeah, and also just like showing up in the background of a Mosley Minute and fleeing, even though I was in ETalk at that time, was not my proudest moment, but
yeah.
I had to be the Bachelorette.
That was great, yeah. Drops mic. I wasn't on camera much, but you can see my first webcast with her, like no makeup, like looking scared, like I wanted to kill somebody. It was awful.
And now that you're almost done, you're wrapping up your last episode, what would be your advice for future ETalkers?
I would say probably don't be scared to either be more active or volunteer more, because that's something that I was kind of like a little intimidated my freshman, sophomore year, and I became more involved my junior, senior year, and I wish I just would have been a little less shy and just gotten involved earlier. But yeah.
I agree. I would say take the opportunities that you have with the organization and get to know the people that are part of the organization, because they really do become your family.
Yeah, really like spend time with those people, reach out to those people, and also just like if you're scared to reach out to like go for a certain position. I didn't have anything before, and then I went to show producer, so it's possible to like work your way up or just really show your dedication to the organization, and it goes far.
Work your way up.
And dive in. I'm a human service studies major. I'm not even in the School of Communications, and this is just a really fun time, and so enjoy it while you can.
Well, thank you guys so much for your dedication for the past 4 years. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for now. Make sure you follow us on all our social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook at ETalk.
Until next time, this is ETalk.